What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the toy table for another action figure review video. In today's video, it's Star Wars and it's Clone Commander Bly. That's right, you heard me correct. Clone Commander Bly, Black Series number 104. I'm telling you right now, just in the box alone, this figure looks pretty wicked cool. I'm telling you, I'm really digging this thing a lot. But first and foremost, if this is your first time to my channel, please make sure and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you got notifications turned on. That way you'll know when I drop videos like this. Oh yeah, I've been waiting on this one. I actually got this one from Big Bad Toy Store. It's been a hot minute, but first and foremost, let's check out the box right there. It's the normal Black Series box. I said blocks. What's up with that? Box. Brief backstory, Clone Commander Bly. He's a veteran of many Clone War battles. So, yeah, it's a good read right there. But I tell you what, let's get him out of the box. Let's check him out. I'm gonna do this and we'll check him out in the clamshell. We'll get this going. Alright, so I'm gonna give you a look at him in the clamshell and then we'll take him out and actually get the review going. But right there in the clamshell, this thing has some wicked color to it. Wicked color. I mean, this thing looks good. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get him out of the clamshell and we'll be back and we'll get the review going. All right, so we got Clone Commander Bly out of the old packaging. And first and foremost, it will not let you down. I'm telling you right now, this legit is a beautiful figure. I mean, this thing is wickedly cool. We got some soft goods. The paint, everything on this thing just is on point. But I tell you what, let's start checking him out. So first and foremost, on the actual head itself, the helmet, the amount of detail that's in this 6-inch figure it's wicked cool. I mean, this is first rate. We do have the binoculars that fold down, which I think is a very nice touch. This is so cool, but the actual paint on the helmet is on point. I also noticed on the pauldron right here, the leathering look that's on it, which with it being rubber, I think they did a really good job on this weathering and even on the other side here. But I am curious as far as articulation goes with this right here. So I think that is going to be pretty much it, which, you know what, that's okay. I expect the same. This joint on this one's a little snug. I might have to, there we go. So right there, nothing wrong with that. That's some really good articulation there. As far as elbows go, let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. That's great right there. And also look at the detail on the arm right here. I mean, the paint and everything. This thing looks cool. First observations that I'm noticing is there's not a lot of back detail as far as paint goes. He's actually pretty plain. And I think they could have actually done some stuff. We'll talk about it here in a little bit, but we actually got this clip holder right here, little bandolero. We got some good paint chipping right here on the chest. We also have some really good arm detail here on the bicep. He does have a decent ab crunch and ab twist. Now, one thing I'm curious about, and I don't know for sure, but we're going to find out right here on camera, do these pistols come out? Yes, they do, right there. And this is actually cool because you guys have been watching my channel know that I actually have a couple of Captain Rex pistols, which are very similar to these. But yeah, good looking pistol. Again, it's black. I think it could have been done with a little bit of different. You could have put some silver in it, would have been really cool. But I am very happy that they actually come out of the holsters. And I found that this was a very unusual packaging, because a lot of times the weapons come in the clamshell and these didn't, which I actually sort of dug that. That was cool. But holster wise on his belt, I got some good detail right here. Again, moving on around the back, still a little plain. But while we're here, let's talk about the soft good. This is a very nice touch right here. It's just enough, but also underneath we still have the coloring that comes around through the thigh area, which is really nice. Got some good paint damage right here, some chipping. Hip articulation, I'm really curious with the dual holsters, so let's check that out. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. That's a decent amount of articulation. As far as his knee goes, let's see here. What can we get? Oh, I got his got that hung in the old knee joint there. So right there, not bad. Ankle wise, it feels a little stiff. I'm not sure if there's much there or not. Actually, there's no downward, which is because of this right here, how the armor comes down. So when the back of the foot hits it, the heel area, that prevents it. So you're not going to get no downward movement, but you do get an upper movement. It would be nice to have a toe bend right there. I think that would be a nice touch, but also the weathering on top of the boot, I think is really good. But again, what I was talking about earlier is the fact that the back of the figure is pretty much just white. And if you look at the helmet and the coloring on the front, like this brown stripe right here, this thigh armor, it comes around. But you would think there would be something here. At least some paint chipping, I think, would be cool. Just to give it a little bit of a different look. I think that would have been a nice little touch. But, you know, overall, I'm not too terribly upset over it. I just think, you know, from an observation point of view, if you're shooting a photo from the back side, it's like a stormtrooper. He's just all white, but when you flip him around, there's this just blast of color, which, again, is very, very cool. We didn't talk about the head rotation and pivot. Not a lot. It's typical with stormtroopers. But I do like the fact that these binoculars come down. That's nice right there. As far as accessories go, the only other accessory that he comes with other than his pistols is the iconic blaster rifle right here. This very, very cool. It's great detail. It's the iconic blaster. Again, it's all black. I might actually take some rub and buff or something and just put a little silver on it just to jazz it up just a little bit. But I'm actually working on a full-size EVA foam replica of this weapon as well. So this is really, really cool. I'm digging it. Like I said, it's a great-looking figure. I probably, if I can find one, would probably like to get another one and just keep it in the box, because I'm pretty much thinking right now for Black Series, this is a strong contender for Black Series Figure of the Year for 2020. He's a strong contender because it's a great looking figure. Definitely worth picking up. Also just noticed he has a side-to-side pivot, which is cool. But yeah, right there, Clone Commander Bly in all of his glory. Great looking figure. Can't wait to get him out and photograph him and see what we can come up with. But anyway, guys, let me get everything flipped back around and I'll give you my final thoughts on this awesome Star Wars figure. All right, final thoughts. Clone Commander Bly right there. This is, again, number 104. This is worth picking up. I'm telling you right now, this is a good looking figure. I could not find a lot of cons with this figure. If we look at it from the perspective of top to bottom, On the front side of the figure, I found literally nothing to complain about. The paint app is on point. This little touch with the binoculars that actually comes down, that's a wonderful point. They actually do go all the way back, but that's a very, very nice touch. Articulation wise, the only complaint would be with the ankles and the feet, and it's totally justifiable because of the way the armor is right here. The foot just can't go back. It's not that big of a deal. It's totally expected. You can see it, but you can get around it. He's a beautiful figure. He's a beautiful 6-inch figure. Again, the only other major issue I have is on his back right here, back of the calves and his back piece, with the chipping, everything that's on the front, especially right in here. You'll see all this chipping. You could have very easily done the same thing on the back. That would have gave it a really nice little effect. The back of the arms the same way. It's just a little weathering thing, no big deal. And again, on the calves. But and the only reason I pull out the calves is, like, if you look at the front of the calves, there's chipping right here and here. Definitely could have carried that around to the back, and that would have made it just a smidgen better. As far as his blaster rifle goes, this is the iconic blaster. It's all black, lots of great detail. Again, it could have used a little bit of silver tones, grays, something just to break up the all black. And like I said, I might do that with a little bit of rub and buff just to give it a little extra color. But yeah, other than that, beautiful figure, well worth picking up. If you collect Star Wars, yeah, this is pretty much a must right here. I also do like the fact that the blaster pistols come out of the holsters. I was worried when I saw it in the box and not in the clamshell that they might be permanently affixed in the holster. So that was a nice surprise that they actually come out. So that's very cool. Good job on that, Hasbro. But that's it, guys. That's going to be it for this review video of Clone Commander Bly right there. Beautiful figure. Can't wait to photograph him. I think it's going to be an amazing part of my collection. And like I said in the video, this is a strong contender for Black Series figure of 2020 right here, in my opinion. But guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely leave me a comment. Let me know if you picked this up. Let me know what you think of my thoughts on this review. And if I missed anything, definitely leave me a comment on that. But other than that, always remember, toys refresh your soul, and I'll see you in the next video.